Hello guys, good evening and welcome back to this episode of color fixing. Now, I have seen several people have issues on how to fix a color. Now, this color will be fixed, and the issue they have is by not having the color relaxed. Now, if you closely watch this video, you will notice that I have half an inch left on my joining allowance, and I am using that to join this to the main body of the shirt, and I have also cross-checked the measurements to be correct. Now, bear in mind that this is a trick to show you how to thread it, how to join it. Now, if you see how I am joining my collar, it is going in a very straight line, and I have an even fabric, and I make sure that exact of what I need is what I have measured, right? Then thread in this form. Please watch this video to the end for you to understand what I'm trying to explain at the end of the video. Now, I make sure that the whole collar base is aligning with the neckline circumference of the shirt. Then I threaded from there. I make sure as well I balanced it to be at the midpoint. Then I double threaded. Then cut off my threads in this form. Cut my threads. Then look at how I have. Then I have to tuck here in this way, right? Tuck it in. Make sure you cut off the threads excess you have there. Then you tuck it in. Now this is where I want you to pay close attention to, right? Now if you notice, I am using the cover to place on top of the threading I made initially, the one I used to join the first joining to the shirt, right? So this is where most people do have issues. Now some people do tuck this shirt in excessively more than expected. So you are meant to use this one to place on top of this first thread used. As you can see how I am placing it, right? So you have to do this gradually and make sure that the neckline is not squeezing, right? It should not squeeze. So join this carefully so that when you, after joining, the back will relax without having force or squeeze, right? So join careful. Look at how mine is lapping because everything has been already been programmed from the beginning, right? So when you join all through this way, then tuck it in. So this is what you see, you have. Then it laps and corresponds with the first threading you made. Then after which you also need to top stitch the final part. Make sure that the edge here does not push out. You must make sure it's lapping properly. Then when threading this area, please make sure you thread gradually at the tip. At the tip, this tip is very essential. It's very important because this is where you will have your finishing coming out like you expected. So everything is programmed from the beginning, right? So you don't have to be in a haste or be desperate to do this when you have not learned the trick on doing that. So when you get to this stage, now this is what you will see. You lock it up from this direction. Now the next I will do now is to go and iron the neckline. So you also see how the collar is relaxed. And if you notice, I have to sprinkle water on it, then fold it and iron from the back this way. Now I will show you something you need to know, that this ironing, the folding rather, was done from a particular spot, right? You should understand that these things has trick. If you don't know them, you will have issues on your shirt making. So this is also to inform you guys that I will be having a free training on my Facebook page. So do well to follow. Like